Junior, a bright little addition to the family. Junior comes with bright computer ideas, like a keyboard that doesn't need a cord. You can get easy-to-use software like word processing, games and graphics your kids won't believe, plus a starting price you won't believe. And with easy-to-add options, Junior can grow up real fast. PC Jr, new from IBM.
Feel good about that.
The CBS Tuesday Night Movie will not be seen tonight, so that we may bring you part 2 of the epic miniseries, George Washington.
Sunday, you saw the birth of a new car. It began in the minds of a team at General Motors. Week by week, its design was refined, the engineering developed, the assembly plant constructed. Tonight, the car is put to the test.
If you're satisfied with that mounting, Dave, let's get the testing started.
Okay, Vince.
The V8 gasoline engine accelerates in the prototype for the first time, and the diesel. And then the long tests begin. Mile after mile, day and night, stopping, starting, accelerating. City schedule, highway schedule. Through heat, mud, water, cold, testing for durability, emissions, making changes, improvements, simulating a lifetime of use in accelerated tests, running prototype cars up to 50,000 miles and more on schedules that stress metal and machines. In this, GM's most extensive test program, these cars will run over 4 million test miles, and they will be built in volume to stringent specifications. For example, tolerances of plus or minus 3 millimeters used to be considered good on these body parts. On the new car, engineers are working toward tolerances of plus or minus 1 millimeter or less. Parts that don't meet specifications are rejected. Now the engineers go for a drive in the prototype.
Pretty good.
To California and back.
Back the last couple of days. Good. It looks like the changes you made.
It's called soak time, living with the car, because that's what the customer does. At GM, no car is completed until the car is passed by the customers one last time. Every GM car and truck is previewed in customer clinics. Customers give written comments on design, comfort, roominess, serviceability, even colors. It's a hit.
I hate red cars.
With almost everyone. Nobody sweats the details like GM. Even colors, it's a hit.
I hate red cars.
With almost everyone. Nobody sweats the details like GM. And now back to George Washington, presented by General Motors.
The quality of a man's life is in direct proportion to his commitment to excellence. That's the only sign in the Cowboys' locker room. It's also the winning attitude of MIC, the GM insurance company. You can buy MIC car insurance at your GM dealer. Commitment to excellence. It made MIC a winner with GM customers.
Mr. Landry?
Hey, I really like that.
Would you autograph this?
Would you sign it for me?
MIC, General Motors Insurance.
Here in the forbidding wastes and searing heat of the Australian outback, the prototype of a new American luxury car has raised the benchmark by which other such cars must now be judged. And here at speed along the narrow, twisting roads and wide open autobahns of Germany, that same car has served notice that it can measure up to world performance expectations. This is the new Buick Elektra. We pushed it to the limit. We punished it until it was ready for the toughest test of all. You. You are the one we have to please. Put the new Buick Elektra to the test. We have. Now it's your turn. Buick, the official car of the 1984 Olympic Games.
Friday on the Dukes, a jealous jeweler steals some and the boys use two darling decoys to catch the crooks. Then on Dallas.
I played the tape for Bobby. He'll never marry you.
I'll kill you, JR!
As he used Catherine for the last time. And on Falcon Crest, Philip proposes.
Say you'll marry me? I think I will.
We've got the touch Friday.
Saturday, Hawk is spooked by a government track-down operation to locate Airwolf and hammers the target of a hitman on Mickey Spillane's Mike Hammer. It's a night of double jeopardy, Saturday.
Now back to George Washington, presented by General Motors.
The name Buick has always stood for automobiles that are well above the ordinary. Automobiles that are engineered for a quiet, smooth ride, designed for comfort and convenience, and built to make you feel good about your car as long as you own it. Maybe that's why, in the last 7 years, over 5 million discriminating people have chosen Buicks, and we're expecting another very good year. Buick, the official car of the 1984 Olympic Games. In creating the Buick Century, we also created something of a paradox. With its sleek aerodynamics and front-wheel drive technology, the Century is a very nimble road car indeed. But because it's a Buick, the Century doesn't let the feel of the road interfere with your comfort and tranquility. The Buick Century, technology that makes you feel good inside. Buick, the official car of the 1984 Olympic Games.
Whether you're out in the country or down in the town, there's a new way of living, and it's getting around. GMC, a truck you can live with.
Whether you're taking your family or going alone, there's a great way to get there. Come on and make it your own. GMC, a truck you can live with.
More and more people are finding a better way to go and to live with GMC. Whether you need a big people-moving van or a tough little 4x4 Jimmy, GMC's got a truck you can live with.
Whether your friends are beside you, whether you're hauling a load, there's a new kind of feeling on or off the road. GMC, a truck you can live with.
And now back to George Washington, presented by General Motors.
From the beginning, the Buick automobile has been luxurious, comfortable, prestigious, and almost without fail, a reflection of its time. Spirited, reserved, adventurous. In the 50s and 60s, right along with expectations, Buicks were big. In the 70s, with gas no longer cheap and sometimes hard to find, Buick was a pioneer in the development and use of a light, efficient power plant, the V6 engine, for lighter, more efficient cars. And so on into the 80s, an age of sophisticated electronics. New V6s, 4s, diesels, turbocharging, fuel injection, T-types, aerodynamics, new technology, and our old friends. Luxury, comfort, prestige, and confidence. We figure it's a lot easier to know where you're going when you're sure of where you've been. Buick, the official car of the 1984 Olympic Games.
The German Alps, where an engineering test car deftly traverses the winding S-turns. It is an American test car, showing its ability to perform with some of the world's best. It is the new Buick Elektra, tested and confirmed on the demanding roads of Germany, and now ready for the ultimate test. You, the new Buick Elektra, with front-wheel drive and fully independent suspension, we put it to the test. Now it's your turn. Buick, the official car of the 1984 Olympic Games.
Give me a Jimmy, it can go anywhere. GMC Jimmy, it can
now back to George Washington, presented by General Motors.
The Australian outback, where a weathered American sedan probes the endless heat and dust. It is an engineering test mule, the forerunner of a new American luxury car, the new Buick Elektra, punished and proven in the farthest corners of the globe until it was ready for the ultimate test. You. This is the new Buick Elektra with front-wheel drive and luxury for 6. We put it to the test. Now it's your turn. Buick, the official car of the 1984 Olympic Games. If you're just looking for a small car, your choice is very large. But if you're looking for a small car with advanced front-wheel drive engineering, your choice is more limited. And if you're looking for a small car that's also very sporty and maneuverable, you'll find it reassuring to look at this one. Skyhawk, the first car to succeed at being both small and Buick at the same time. Buick, the official car of the 1984 Olympic Games.
If you want it,
I like it.
if you really like it,
I really like it.
we can help you get it. We're GMAC.
We want it.
GMAC Financing.
GMAC has helped more people buy their new GM car or truck than anyone, with rates that make sense on models people want. All at your GM dealer.
If you really want it, we can help you get it. We're GMAC Financing.
We got it.
Thursday.
Might be kind of fun having an English butler.
Can Magnum save Higgins?
You must win.
Then Simon and Simon get hit.
Wow.
To help a DJ in distress. And you're invited to spend a spectacular hour with Diana Ross and her guest, Michael Jackson, Larry Hagman, and Quincy Jones. Diana's got the touch. Thursday.
Hello, this is Dan Rather. A big win in the key industrial state of Pennsylvania could be decisive. So join us for coverage of the Pennsylvania primary tonight.
And now back to George Washington, presented by General Motors. Some people think these are just details. GM puts them to the test. All of them. Nobody sweats the details like GM. And now GM's experts evaluate the cars in ride and drive tests near the Desert Proving Ground. They examine the cars in detail. They compare the car lines to each other, to past models, to the competition. Drive one car, switch. Drive another. They conclude that the comfort, serviceability, performance, and efficiency of design are astonishing. The decision is go. This is one of 33 hand-built prototypes costing $650,000 each. Now, before the design is locked down, it's time to verify the countless hours of laboratory computer simulations. This is it. Carrying advanced anthropomorphic dummies developed by GM, the car heads toward the barrier. The test is studied from various angles. The car meets the 30-mile-per-hour federal frontal barrier standard. Then, and then, it's hit again, and again, and again, and again. Before the first customer drives this new 1985 luxury car from GM, 72 of them will have had their moment of truth, confirming their crashworthiness. Nobody sweats the details like GM. Join us tomorrow as the story of a new car continues. And now back to George Washington, presented by General Motors. This three-part dramatization of the life of George Washington is sponsored with pride by the General Motors Corporation and by the nearly 700,000 people of General Motors who work in GM divisions and subsidiaries in 38 countries throughout the world.
Here are some exciting scenes from tomorrow night's conclusion of George Washington.
What on earth makes you think that they'd allow you to lead them in a hopeless battle? If we do not try and succeed, the cause is lost.
A bloody rout.
Hello, this is Angela Rippon. On the late edition of Entertainment Tonight at 11:30, watch the glitter and the glamour and meet the winners and the losers of last night's Academy Awards. But next, stay tuned for News 7 Night Beat, when I'll continue my report on the George Washington miniseries. So do join me for News 7 Night Beat next here on Channel 7.
Saturday, Hawk spooked by a track-down game.
What's he after?
And he'll go to any length to close in on and destroy Airwolf.
You killed Hawk!
Then
I kept feeling Kenny's eyes crawling up my spine. Paranoia? Maybe.
Mickey Spillane's Mike Hammer's the target of a hitman who sugars his lead with cyanide. Saturday.
Monday, when Allie's ex tries to steal back the heart of his son,
I wonder why I have to live in such a sissy apartment. I'm gonna move in with Dad.
Kate and Allie fight fire with Campfire.
Who you want to talk to?
Darth Vader.
Bambi's mother.
Then Newhart plans a birthday bash for George, but
No one's coming.
can George face the music? Can the Loudons save the day?
Boy, I can't wait till tomorrow night.
Hey, Stephanie, you want to see me in my birthday suit?
Then it's
Two of New York's finest little ladies.
Cagney and Lacey, caught up in the sleazy side of the film industry.
A man makes an illegal movie. He ODs on a drug. There's a crime here somewhere.
Leads on witnesses put them at a dead end
Police, open up!
when all of those involved won't cooperate.
Do you have anything better to do than hassle artists? It's not artistic, it's pornographic.
Monday, it's Kate and Allie, Newhart and Cagney and Lacey. We've got the touch.
This is CBS.
Now you can take off to Disney World. Free. Snap up a new Polaroid camera. Free. With Bank of New England, you can turn on a new GE Color TV free and earn competitive high-interest rates. Call toll-free or come to one of our 98 offices to invest in a Bank of New England certificate. You get more than high interest when you look to the light. Bank of New England.
Feeding, weeding, fighting bugs. You need ChemLawn. ChemLawn guarantees a thicker, greener lawn. In spring, we feed and weed. Guaranteed. In summer, we come back to spray for bugs. Guaranteed. In fall, we heavy feed. We'll keep working till you're satisfied or your money back. Guaranteed. ChemLawn keeps coming back for a thicker, greener lawn. Guaranteed.
This week, today's neighborhood drugstore is welcoming spring with a big store-wide sale. Come to CVS and save 30 to 50% on items in every department. Like Eraser Mate 2, the erasable ink pen from Paper Mate.